but I barely visit the page. Now, so let me talk of LinkedIn that you talk about. What is the benefits when you are on LinkedIn? What do you post there?
On LinkedIn, I just mostly talk about myself.
Promoting.
Just promote yourself.
Okay.
Most people tend to feel like they are not doing enough to post on LinkedIn, but it's actually a lie. Just post about what exactly is going on in your life. If you check my former LinkedIn account before it was disabled, those that follow me then, I used to post about class. Okay, I said on my former LinkedIn account, before it was disabled, I'm a software engineer and I study mathematics. So after class, we did this course, we did algebra, we did this. I'll go back to my LinkedIn, I'll post about that course, how it applies to my software engineering, how this can help you to build more sustainable, reusable platforms, and so on, so on. So from there, I got engagement with tech communities, and I got brand sponsorship, and I got different things. Just talk about yourself. You don't have to be doing like something huge or shaking countries, shaking crowds. Just talk about what you do, and something will come.
You are in 300 level, 400
level.
400 level. When did you start posting?
100 level.
Who taught you this?
Self-taught.
Self-taught. Okay. Now, don't you have WhatsApp? I have never seen you posting your birthday picture where you be doing like this. Does it mean that those ones,
I don't know. My WhatsApp, I just use it for cruise mostly. I don't do serious things on WhatsApp.
Okay. Now, the reason I'm asking Ibukoloa, if you know Ibukun is a very quiet person. But it's like online is a powerful person. Okay, let's go to the other question. Is there any benefits you derive from the social media post?
Yes, definitely. In 2020, I started photography with my mobile phone, and I was posting on Facebook.
Which phone are you using? iPhone?
No, Infinix Note 40 Pro.
Infinix, for that matter.
Yeah.
And somebody will want to die for iPhone. Okay, continue.
And back then, I was using Alt 9, so I was posting. So I got a DM from Infinix, and since then, I've never bought a phone.
The company, Infinix Nigeria.
Yes, yeah. Since then, I've never bought a phone since then. And I've used, since 2022, now I've used 6 phones.
Kai.
And they keep sending. I've never bought a phone since then. That's a big...
Can you give Ibukolo a clapping? Are you posting, what do they call it? All these ladies with big breasts. And
No.
So those ones, they don't sell?
I don't know. I've not tried it before. I don't know if it sells.
Give Ileolua. So is there any benefit you derive there?
Yes. I get money there.
You get money? How?
Okay. I started posting in part 2, and something happened.
What do you post?
Okay, so I'm a storyteller. I write stories.
Okay.
So fiction stories. Just people started reading the stories. Just supposed to be something for fun. So something happened to me personally. I
converted it to a story.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I don't want to use the word depressed because my mom would say, "Oh, why depressed, lyrical just," but I was sad, really sad. But I started writing. So people started enjoying my writing. Then I continued. Then it became something I started doing. Then people started telling me, "Iwe, could you write to promote my brand?" Then it became something I started making money from. Then I like talking too. Then now I make talking videos to talk about their brands and everything. Then I started making money from that too. And whenever I post, people see me as one really smart person and knowledgeable person. And he texts me, "Iwe, how did you do this? Can I do this?" So I'm like, okay. So I enjoy the money part and the new status too that comes with it.
Okay. Okay. Let's clap for Iriolua too. What we are saying is this. You don't need to post sexually explicit messages online before you are liked. Abi? And before you make money online. That means you waste a lot of time online.
I won't call it waste. It's not wasting. If money is coming out from it, I don't think that's wasting my time. I could just, like yesterday, I was in Sunday school, and I just checked the message, and I saw, can you please send your account number? In a minute, I sent the account number. Before I left Sunday school, I got the alert. When I got home, I started working on it.
Have you paid your tithes?
I will do it. I will pay my tithes.
Pay everything. Just give God everything.
No, it's God asks for 10%.
But on behalf of God, we are saying give God everything.
Me and God.
So, no, this is what I mean. No. You know, before you can write something that everybody will like, you must have solved the internet from Instagram to TikTok, from TikTok to Facebook, looking for ideas.
Yeah, I check TikTok and Instagram for inspiration.
Okay.
If I want to create a video for a client, it could be like maybe a new editing that somebody did could just inspire mine. I want to put it in my own video. Okay. I don't see it as time waste. It's just I'm checking for inspo for my own content.
Can I call on Nurse Bubu to join us here? I just told Nurse Bubu yesterday. Okay, keep clapping to Nurse Bubu. Okay. The most interesting thing is that all of these things they are doing, their parents may not even know about it, and they are making money there. I am going somewhere. The reason I brought in Bukumi is you are all students. You are even the president of Psychology Student Association, Abi. You are in one of the most dangerous departments in the OAU. Yet, what you are doing, is it not affecting your performance in school?
Okay. I think I shared something like this at the Freshers Hangouts.
Yeah, but not many people were there that day.
Okay.
So I want you to say it
part
again.
part one, first semester, I had a very solid semester. I had 6 courses. I had 5 A's, 1 B. I had 4.7 something. Then in second semester, I had 3.1. And everything came together to 3.7. From 4.7 to 3.7 after part 1. And that was because I had work for Infinix. We were doing campus tour then, all through second semester. So I was barely in class. I was barely reading anything. We had physics tests on Saturday. On Wednesday, I was in Lagos. We were in Unilag. On Thursday, we were in Ibadan. We were in UI. So we were traveling all over the place. And I was enjoying it, but at the end, when they plastered in my 41, 45, I just held like that, 4 units. Physics, I had 41. CHM, I had, I think, 48. But I was still able to cope with my MTH courses because MTH is kind of there already. So I was still able to get A's in MTH 101, MTH 102, and MTH 104. But my physics and my CHM, 4 units, I had D's and E. So, but later I learned to like cope with it. Like, it doesn't really affect me. My daddy said something from Book of Ecclesiastes. He said, MRI Igbapada. That's how he says it. He said, MRI Igbapada. So I make sure that every time I'm spending online, I'm actually redeeming time. I'm not just online doing nothing. This is my time online. What is it bringing back for me? It's not just, I'm just there. I'm just scrolling TikTok. Why am I scrolling TikTok? The 1 hour I've spent on TikTok, I'm not a TikTok person, actually. I don't scroll TikTok. I do mainly Instagram, Facebook, that's all. So the time you are spending online, what is it bringing back for you? Okay, it's bringing back money. The money, is it affecting your academics? How do you want to supplement for your academics? There have to be like a laid down plan. And since I got that right, it hasn't really been an issue again.
Okay, thank you, Ibukun Olua. Irenko?
Okay, so for me, it means that I've come to terms with the fact that I will make money while I'm still in this school. I will make a name for myself while I'm still in this school, and my grades will not suffer. So no matter how many hours I spend outside, spend creating content, spend talking to these clients, I will read my book after. So I made it like something I do every day, even if it's 2 pages. Something goes into my head that day. No matter how tired I am from sitting on Congress, I read something every day. So by the time exam comes closer, there's something. And yes, it has affected my grades.
Okay, thank you. Now, before you give Nurse Bubu, so there are some students that have withdrawn from school because they are already making money now. So why should I be in school when I can devote all my time to this thing I am doing? And I am a software engineer, so I'm making money. Why should I still be in school? Why are you still in school?
My father. Because my daddy pays my school fees, he pays my house rent. No matter how much I make, my father is the head. What will I tell him? There's no excuse.
Well, your father is a pastor. Maybe it's too harsh. Ibukolu's father is not a pastor. It's not a deacon. Why are you still in school?
My father is harsher than a pastor. there's no way I want to explain it. I don't wish to leave school though, but even if I wish to, there's no way I can explain it. I'll still finish, definitely.
Okay. They are saying this. I want you to listen. That guy that you are thinking of, school is a scam. Let me tell you something. There was a time there was no TikTok. There was a time there was no Facebook. And I tell you, there will be a time there will be no Facebook, there will be no TikTok. So if you lose your education because of the money you are making online, at the end of the day, you will suffer for it. By that time, your dad may not even be alive. So please, those of you who are in school and your studies are suffering because of your online presence, I want you to be very, very careful. Don't fall for that temptation to withdraw from school or to do something else. It's good that you know all these things. In fact, when you are in school, maybe that's the best time you can create your online presence. By the time Iroluwa is married and she gives birth to a baby boy or twins, 2 boys, do you know that even the phone, she won't even know where her phone is most of the time? So this is the best time, but at the same time, don't let your education suffer. Another thing is the fear of your parents. Those of you who don't fear your father, you don't fear your mother, you have problem. You have problem. Your parents pay your school fees. You are now in school. You are a big girl. You are a big boy. You don't even listen to them. It's not a good thing. We are talking to Christians this morning, not sinners and unbelievers. We are talking to Christians this morning. Okay, thank you. Nurse Bubu, you are in training for nurse. So what do you do online? You shake body?
There's no body to shake, but anyways.
Which body? Body what?
But what I do is basically I promote the image of nursing online because there are lots of misunderstanding as regards nursing. So my content is majorly tending towards health.
Okay,
generally.
and people still like your content?
Definitely, they do.
Even people who are not nursing students?
Yes, they do. It depends on the kind of content you are putting out. There's a way you can attract different kind of people to your content. It depends on how you do it.
Okay. Now, let me ask you, so how do you do that without your CGPA? Okay, your faculty, you don't use CGPA. Without your education suffering from it? How do you do that?
Well, it depends on each and every one of us. Your priority. I feel like for now, our priority should be education. The online should be like a side also. So if you know how to manage your time well, it it works. For someone like me that does street interview, to shoot 2 content could literally just take like 2 hours. So it's just for me to find
How many
time.
minutes content?
By the time we are done editing, maybe 3 minutes, 4 minutes.
2 hours.
Yeah. Yes, it takes like 2 hours. So basically, it's just for you to find that 2 hours, or if for yours it's just 1 hour. For me, that is street interview, it's difficult to see people that will respond to you. So if your content, this thing is literally easy. There was a time I was doing speaking content. You could be in class before a lecturer comes. Just drop your phone and shoot content. That's all. It's all about intentionality, basically. So if you're able to find little time to dedicate the time, then when it's time to read, you know it's time to read. It's basically all about time management.
Okay, thank you. Ireolua, was there a time you posted something that you regretted later?
I can't remember. I think a story. Yes, I write romantic and love stories. So I wrote a story, and most times my characters have my name, Ire. I wrote a story about a girl that got her heart broken because her boyfriend died and all of that. And people actually thought I lost my boyfriend. And they were telling me, sorry, sorry. Like the whole comment, they didn't get the story. It was all about, I'm so sorry you had to go through this. I'm sorry this happened. Till now, some people still think I lost a boyfriend, but nobody died.
Yeah.
So I didn't delete it because it had a lot of views and likes. I left it there, but still they think I lost my boyfriend. But it pained me.
Okay. What of Ibukunlua? Was there a time you regretted what you posted?
I posted something on Twitter last semester. I think for semester part 3. That was 2 semesters ago. Twitter is not one of my major social media at all. So I don't expect things I post on Twitter to go far like that. So we're in sitting in department. So we're in departmental sitting, the SRC sitting, and they were showing the rubbish, normal rubbish they do in sitting. So I tweeted something that most student leaders with the kind of brains they have, they should not be allowed to cross the road. Talk less of leading people. So the next thing, I saw the screenshots on the SRC group. See what this guy is saying. They were doing serious rubbish. But I knew I shouldn't have posted something like that. But it was just pain that we've been here for 4 hours. We are neither here. We are not there. We are just dancing around for 4 hours. We are not making decisions. So it's just out of pain. But later, I knew I shouldn't have posted that. So I just apologized and moved.
Okay. Now, is it too late for me to create contents? At my age, I would look at the king for the care. I can see my wife there. Mama Adelakun is there. Is it too late for us?
No.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I don't think it's too late.
Okay.
My dad is an author. He writes books. So he told me to create content for him, to teach him how to do it. And every time I'll leave him there, I'll go. Abekewa Wokini, the fact is time. He
Your
does
name
not
is
have.
Abeke?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I like that.
So the fact is time, and there's not content is value. If I find your content valuable, I will sit and watch it to the end. As far as you can give value, age is nothing. It is what you are putting out. If it's something that people will relate to, on my WhatsApp status, I am not a serious person there at all. But people, they laugh, they say something that is, they find it relatable and they get value from it. So it's not age, it's value, what you are putting out.
Like Dr. Fudeke, who is in chemistry, what kind of content is related to chemistry that you'll be?
There are a lot of lecturers online, on TikTok especially. They post, some of them, they joke around about the kind of students that they have in their department when they want to submit their exam, when they are marking their exam. And some, they teach chemistry online or any other courses that they are teaching. They teach online using those social media platforms.
Okay, I'm learning. I bought, is it Tacmite? Mike, you call it?
Yes, sir.
I have bought 2 now without using them. So I'm thinking of selling them But now that I listen to you, I think I know what to do. Now, let me call on another person who is not here. Influencer Oyedokun Meleku, the word line. I want you to say something about legal implication of what we post on social media. Let's clap for her. She's, sorry, I didn't tell you before, but don't worry. I know word line your word will come anyhow. You can speak poetically or okay.
Okay, so the legal implication actually boils down to there's this statement we say in law: there is freedom of speech before you post, but there is no freedom of speech after you've said what you said. So if you are fond of, should I say, dragging people, so for example, somebody makes a post and then you go to their comment section, you drag them, you bully them, there's a very huge probability that you can be sued to court and you can actually like go to jail. Even if it's as little as just saying a word like you are stupid, or that you just use a very, very normal abusive word. If the person can prove that that thing actually affected them mentally or emotionally, they can sue you to court and you can go to jail.
Oh, can you hear that? You can go to jail because of what you post. Okay, there's another question I want you to answer. Not you. Thank you. Let's clap for Oyedoku Miracle. If somebody steals your content, what will you do?
If somebody steals my content, well, that could be difficult. If you have watermark on your video, it's difficult for someone to steal the content. If someone reposts your content that has watermark, it would show your name. So
somebody downloaded your content and reposted it.
My watermark will be there, so it will show that it's mine. But for people who don't put watermark,
and you know, sometimes your own people you can have 300 views. That person that posted it can have 1 million views. So what will you do?
Well, there's benefits for you. The person is pushing you out there. People are seeing your face and all of that. But if you want to sue the person, you could sue. Then you could also demand for monetary value. That's if the person is willing. Anyways.
Okay, let me ask all of you. I give you 2 minutes. What else do you want to say on social media use? Start.
Well, I would say I don't really believe everybody's a content creator. But there is one thing I believe in, that's visibility. Even if you don't have the courage to shoot videos or you don't have the skill of writing, you could be dropping updates about yourself, your process. Let's say you are learning or you're in a department, you're about to be a lawyer or something. Things that you learned during the day, you could just put it out there. And people tend to see you because I see it like a form of investment. There are some people who, because of what they post online, the visibility, they're able to get jobs online because recruiters can see you. So it's not a must, oh, I must be a content creator, I must be into video, I must dance, I must talk. Just post something online and improve your visibility. That's one thing. Then don't find excuses as regards likes or things like that. When I started content this year, I think my first video had just 40-something likes. That was all. But gradually it increases. So you should not be so much bothered about the likes and all. Just push your content out. That's basically it. The Lord will help us.
Amen.
Okay, so I want to say that I like to emphasize on the fact that you should be a valuable person. Be somebody that can give out value. That's the only reason somebody will watch your video to the end. Anything you are posting should either teach people, relate to them, or give them value. And also, she said something about likes. And last year, I used to have 7,000 likes, 8,000. And all of a sudden, I started seeing 1.5. Oh, God. I thought something was wrong. Maybe, she be working in she money. It really did affect me. But I'm still that area that was writing the 8,000, 7,000. Even if I post today and I have 200 likes, that's still me right now.
Okay, I would like to give an example. You know, there's this guy on Twitter, the pastor of CCI in Edo State. I can't remember his name clearly now. When he was a student, he used to tweet different useless things. Like, he carried this girl to his hostel, he did this with that girl, he did that. And now, every year, when he posts his wedding anniversary, people will come to the comment section with screenshots of that rubbish he said every year. I'm always waiting for is something so I can see what people will say again. Every year they will come out with screenshots again. So you should always know that whatever
They
you
come
post,
out with receipts.
what?
I think they call it receipts.
Yes. So we should always post, we should always know that what we post, the screenshots will outlive the apology. He has apologized, he has said everything he can say. The screenshots will always outlive the apology. Also, I want to mention something about the academics quitting school or not quitting school. If I had allowed my, what they call it, my Infinix, whatever, to destroy my academics then, and maybe I'm on 2 point something or whatever, or my CGPA has gone, now I'll be tired of life. Because from what I can see now on our groups and everything, it's like we, the first set that started what do you call it? They are gradually facing us out. Because we are seeing new faces on the group, and when new projects come, this phone now, I got it, they sent this when, I think 2024, early 2024, yeah, and since then they've done about 4 projects, and they didn't pick us at all on the group, our batch, they didn't pick any of us. So they are gradually facing us out. If I had allowed, should I say them, to destroy whatever, I'll be regretting it now. So just look at the long run, not the now. The now is not as important as the long run. And I pray God will help us.
Amen. Thank you. Does anybody have any question here? 1, 2 questions. Okay. Can you quickly come out to say?
Words that people say, like, how do you deal with maybe words, bad words? Because I remember a day I posted on Twitter. It was not even like I posted. I replied a comment. Someone now came. I felt somehow that day, like, and I went to check the profile of that person. The person was from Ghana. Oh, Dudubi, and he was calling me a monkey. I was that day, I almost cried, like, yo, bumiriko do mi benye. So,
you know what she said? Many people have committed suicide or gone into depression because of it. So how do you deal with it?
So, for me, I've not had like bad comments when I post online. But you see that anonymous thing that they do in class group. I'm their #1 customer. Since part 1, if they never call Ire name, they never do anonymous for that class. It's always Ire and president of one department, Ire and this lecturer, and I'm also their stand class rep. So there's always Ire. And do you know what I do? I used to go and cry because someone do me. But when they did one last time, and before they started, I already told them, anybody will call my name for this thing. I already did that. And you should also have a thick skin. When you don't rate people, whatever they say will not pay you. Now, call me anything. You cannot do anything to me because I'm not that thing that you called me. So we should just build a thick skin. And I know as you saw the person profile, like, person with the Ghana, you know, even find again. So don't rate people. What they say will not really affect you.
In fact, this anonymous, we had to ban it in our department because it was causing a lot of students just went into depression because of it. So I had to told them, don't ever do it again.
Okay, I think before, like in the process of pushing out content consistently, pushing out things consistently, you have, should I say, fans or people that are loyal to you. There was a day I was being dragged on Twitter for a picture I took and I posted. Somebody said mobile photographers are not real photographers, are not this, are not that, started dragging people. So he was actually a photographer. So I replied him that if it's sure for you, come outside, come with your camera, I'll come with my phone, and let's see who can undo natural light more. Because most photographers, indoors photographers, they have issue handling natural light. But from transitioning from mobile to, I shoot studio now, so I do outdoor. So it's easy for me to undo any type of light since I've undone outdoor lights before. So I told him to come out and all. And I went offline. By the time I came back, I saw like 15 people, my followers, already tackling him too, so I just left it. And they dealt with him, he shut down and he went. So over time, you have people that will surely come out for you.
Okay, Nurse Bubu, have you experienced that before?
No, I've actually not experienced such kind of comments before. What I would say is once you know yourself, the words people say to you should not get to you. Then if it actually gets to you and you cry, like she said, just ignore the comments. If somebody decides to play in the mode, you don't have to play in the mode with the person. You are more mature, you are smarter, you have intellect. So you can just ignore the person and work on yourself and let it go. Okay,
thank you, everybody. Let's give them a round of applause. Thank you for coming. We are limited by time, so this is the end of the program. Thank you, Influencer. Thank you, Beulah Baptist Church Influencer. Let's take offering now. Oh yeah, come on, please.
Praise the Lord. It's time to honor God with our resources. Let's bring out our tithe.